parliamentarian, Dame Miranda Hart, in the chair.
Treasury forecasts, the recession, which is definitely not and never has been a depression, is now officially double dip with a couple of extra dips on the end and further dips to be added on big news days when the Chancellor sees a chance to sneak one in. This inquiry could not be more timely.
I couldn't agree more, Madam Chair. For the purposes of absolute transparency, could the Chair enlighten us as to how many dips the recession is actually currently at?
Well, I've been awfully firm with the Treasury on this one and demanded, as you say, absolute transparency. And the good news is that it turns out, there have actually been no dips at all.
No dips?
None.
The recession is dip-free?
Entirely. It is a dipless recession. What it is, in fact, is a very, very steep descent recession with a few little kinks in it.
Kinks, Madam Chair?
Yes, gentle undulations. Yes, a highly encouraging momentary slackenings within the general freefall. I mean, for instance, when Adele released her second album, huge boost to our balance of payments.
And the Americans quite liking Downton Abbey. You know, a tremendous shot in the arm for brand new care.
Absolutely.
There was a lovely feel-good moment last summer when everybody got terribly excited about Jess Ellis's tummy.
Lovely tummy. Like a living sculpture, isn't it? Sort of cute and intimidating all at the same time. Yes, it's such a tonic for the nation after all the doom and gloom. No, that tummy really defied the knockers.
It's so often the other way around.
Nonetheless, the big, very long, steep, slightly kinky recession is still with us, hence this inquiry, which will be forensic and far-reaching, drawing upon the finest minds in the financial world. So I would like to move to call our first witness, Chief Executive Officer of Melchett and Darling Merchant Bank, Sir Edmund Blackadder.
It is a senior pleasure, Madam Chair.
Sir Edmund, you're a banker, a very rich banker. How can you justify paying yourself such a vast bonus every year?
Because I'm worth it. If you pay peanuts, you get monkeys.
But you earn many times more than a cabinet minister.
So clearly you see my pride.
Sir Edmund, the crux of the matter is that Britain's banks are broke. If you're as good as you say you are, why are you in crisis?
Crisis? I'm not in crisis.
Are you not?
No. How can I be in crisis? I own half of Kensington. My pension pot is so big, you could boil John Prescott in it. Frankly, life couldn't be cushier if I was a mouse astronaut who just landed on the moon and discovered that it really is made of cheese.
Yes. I don't think the Honourable Member was talking about you personally, Sir Edmund, but rather your bank.
Oh, my bank? What about it?
It's £20 billion in debt.
And your point?
That you have no means of repaying it.
The witness calling you my lord, Sir Edmund.
Because I bought a peerage at the parliamentary gift shop on my way in. There's a selection of honours for sale next to the Big Ben snow dome. So, Baldrick.
I wish to address the charwoman.
I'm afraid she's busy polishing the Speaker's gavel.
Does Mrs. Bhasker normally do that?
Yes, normally, yes, but not this morning. She's got an FHM magazine calendar shoot, followed by a meeting of attention seekers anonymous with Mrs. Bench and that mad cow that went into the jungle. Don't be foolish, Twitter.
Why do you want to address the charwoman?
Your Honour, it does not reek of foul disease, it's just a bit spotty on the end, that's all.
Brick, Baldrick, your brick reeks of foul disease.
Well, that's all right then, because I assure you, I give little Baldrick a jiggle under the tap every other birthday.
The simple fact is, Baldrick, that you, like the rest of the public, ran up debts for numerous luxury items, such as fuel and food, that you could not possibly afford to repay.
Yes, I did, sir.
You are, in fact, feckless.
I certainly am, sir. I haven't had a feck since our last holiday in Wales.
You borrowed and you borrowed. What led you to this outrageous irresponsibility?
You did, my lord, and those nice people at Melchett Darling. You took my small savings, then tempted me to borrow more with your glossy brochures, smooth talking, and a free ballpoint pen.
Aha. There we have it, Madam Chair. For the sake of a biro, he and millions like him allowed us to impoverish the nation. We, the bankers, are the victims here. The victims of a public who put their faith in people who are manifestly only interested in their own enrichment.
Yeah, are you suggesting, Lord Blackadder, that we blame the public for the entire financial crisis?
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
That would absolve the government and the whole financial sector of all responsibility.
Well, I don't wish to sound impertinent, but duh.
My God, it's brilliant.
It is brilliant. It's so brilliant, it would win a place at Oxford, even if it had a northern accent. But it might be simpler, rather than blaming all the public, which could prove unpopular, I suggest that we simply blame Baldrick. Or make him the scapegoat, traduce him, pillory him, strip him of his trousers, roger him with the speaker's gavel, and let's just move on.
But supposing, my lord, supposing I had a cunning plan.
A cunning plan, to correct the inherent weakness of unregulated markets, which must lead inevitably to the enrichment of the few,
Yes,
the
my lord.
exploitation of the many.
Certainly, my
A
lord.
cunning plan to force those predatory exploiters finally to come to terms with their destructive greed?
Yes, my lord.
Well, that would of course be brilliant. Do you have such a plan?
No, my lord.